Hello, this is Tim from TechArtist41, and I wanted to tell you I am back on the stream. Well, to say I'm back is a little loose, but I am streaming my Valentine's Day book, and this will be the last stream of this book. And then as soon as this ends, I will basically post it. But I'm doing this at 11 o'clock rather than 12 because most people watch during those times. So, with further ado, let's get started. So, whoops, yeah. Let's turn that on. Alright. So I started out with the drawings and yada yada. But the first thing is I've finished each individual character, so the last thing that I need to do is set the sizes for each of everything. This one I'm going to have to adjust a little bit. So instead of I just have to adjust it because the size isn't right. So the first thing that I need to do is open a new window in Safari and look for KDP Amazon.com. So this is there we go. So these are my other books that I have published. This one's $15, this one's $15, and this one's $8. This is my other coloring book that I have. It's called Faces: A Coloring Journey. But enough with that. So the first thing I need to do is create a book. Here we go. Book details, resources, titles. Let's see. Book detail, resources, editions, title, editions, author, contributors, book description, age, grade, language. And this is just something that helps anybody, so let's see. I need something else, so let's go into create. This is why I keep tabs, and that's media. Let's go to create. Alright, that's why I keep stuff like this open, because I can't find it very quickly later. So yeah, alright, let's see, black and white paper, left to right, inches, select one, 1.5 by 11, and I need 32 pages this time, yeah, 32 pages because it will be a small and thin booklet. Calculate dimensions, download template. Yeah, 32. I'm not doing 24 pages this time. It's going to be a very small booklet. So, first things first. So it should have downloaded something. If not, new Finder window. Downloads, within downloads. That was from the 30th. I need something new. Refresh the page. Come on. There we go. Paperback. Standard. Well, black and white. White paper. Left to right. Inches. 8.5 by 11. And 32. calculate, and download template. There we go. Sometimes you have to just do it right. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Go in Finder, new window, and open up downloads. I should see a new one. Yep. Alright. And I open this with Adobe Photoshop. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. And then what I do is I take front cover, the 30 pages thing. I take every bit of the contents. Well, all except for this. I take all the contents, Command, copy, and then I go to, takes a moment, to this one, image, adjust image size. I'm just gonna change this to 600, not 6,000, 600 pixels per inch. This just makes it my image a lot larger, but at the same time it keeps it nicer so that the details show up a little bit sharper. Alright. Okay, I need to do a few things too with Finder. So click on Finder, File, go, Option, go to Library, and within Library we go to everything that's open, which, why it opens all this, I will never know, because all of this is trash in my case. Alright, because all I need is the Adobe at the top, so it opens all this stuff, so for caches. So all I need is Adobe and Creative Cloud. All the other caches I can say goodbye. Those are the only two I need. And then empty trash. And clean. I'm gonna leave that open for the moment. But yeah, no, it's become a problem. Alright. So, Command, paste. Everything should show up just fine. There are a few things that I need to fix, like the copyright. So the copyright is fine there, where it's at. This one isn't, so I'll have to move it down. Come on. Command T. And then adjust. That one's fine now. Alright, and then for the images though. So for the title. And then for the I don't know what layer 3 is. Give me a hint. Alright, so I need a white layer. White. So this tells me that there's a little bit of room at the bottom. So the next thing I need to do, I don't know what this layer is. Let's delete layer 3. It did nothing. So, okay. The front and the back, and also the title, need to be resized accordingly. And then I just need to adjust it. Say okay for now. Take layer 1 and place it over everything. Change the opacity, just so that I know what my cover looks like and if I need to change anything. Set the back. I just need to adjust where she's at. There we go. And perfect. Good. Alright. So there's that. Alright. So that's that. Good. Alright, I have 2 of these. So I'm going to turn this off. But this is just so that I get a clue of what's going to happen. And I know there's going to be a barcode right here that's going to take away from this, but I'm fine with that. So I know what's getting cut off, and I'm fine that it's going to occur. So this one is the one that I need to save. File, save as, because I don't want to save it as what it was. And then numbered. So reference, I'm going to just do this. Front cover, 32 pages, and save. Use PSD. That's fine. Alright, so that works just fine. Alright, so we got that one. And I can exit out of that for the moment. So I do not need this one anymore. We'll save it as the prosperity of what it is. So we finished her. Yep, 8.625 by 2.5. I'm going to export her, well, save Neo as for numbered. Neo, you are going to be one of the first couple of ones. I'm going to put you as number 5. And because you already have a little bit of a Neo PDF, there we go. Save, okay, save, yes. So many complications with PDFs, aren't there? Alright. And that should be set for Neo. So Neo is done and is ready to go. So next, I need to fix this. The way where she's at, it's kind of bugging me in the first place. Alright. Nasfati, I need to write her name. And then, well, of course. Whoops. Fancy. I could do that, but yeah. Yeah, why not? It just looks weird though. Let's see. Bubble letters, bubble letters. I have to wait until my cursor lets me do what I want. There we go. Okay. No, that just looks like a weird H. Okay, so this, and just draw around it. All right. Should I do that? Yeah, might as well. There we go. Nesfati. There we go. Fati. Okay. It's gonna be like that, and that, and that. Okay. There we go. One last one, and that's the eye. I'm gonna erase some of this though. My bubble letters are a little bit different. They have character in them. There we go. Nesfati. We introduce Nesfati. Okay. No, I think that works. And the way she has it. There we go. I could also just form it and put it on her garment, which is kind of funny. So I could do this and give her a name tag. There you go, Nesfati. I could do that, which is not too far off. But why would she have her name on her? Actually, hers doesn't look too bad because of all the embroidery already on there. I'll leave it, actually. Sure, her name can just be on her outfit. Why not? And we'll just put it right here. Oh yes, your name is Nesfati. It's right along your chest. Sure. Why not? And then, because I have it on her chest, I think I'm gonna do something with the background. So, Let's see, cover, front. I know I have the background here somewhere. Open with Photoshop. Alright, so I'm just going to turn off this background, add white, and then, because that's mostly what I'm going to see anyway. Alright, so the first one I want to do is this anyway. Love heart. There we go. And copy. Miss Fati. You will be getting a most complicated of backgrounds. And copyrights, so good luck. Alright. So I'm gonna do this. Well, not quite yet, but I'm gonna put this in the background. And I'm going to adjust it as such. Okay. Oops. Command C. Alright. And group. Duplicate group. Command T. Oh, I could add another heart. Or duplicate the group again. And again. I know I'm not trying to make it complicated in its own way, but alright. So now that we have that, then group heart row, command copy, paste, command T, and off shift it like so, and paste it. Paste it and paste it. Command T, just and off shift. And paste it and off shift. This isn't AI generated or anything, which is one of the insanities about this. Yeah, you don't have to do anything through AI, just make one and duplicate it multiple different times. It doesn't take that much longer anyway. Alright, so right around here. Because even if I do that, it's like, why? Because, yeah, the last one, I'm gonna just delete that row and then leave the rest of the hearts. Alright, and group. We'll call this group background. And there's another thing that I can do is I can move it around if I wished. Just a bit. And then Command paste, Command T. I just look to see. So I'll add one more row just to finish it out, but yeah, I think that'll do just nicely. It will make it a little bit more complicated, but hey, that's where the fun lies. Okay, so right where Nasfati is, I'll have to adjust it, but first, let me adjust the canvas size to 8.625. And image canvas size, and the height just needs to be a little bit taller. There we go. And then the next thing I need to do is this for layer 3 and layer 4 is adjust the character in the center to some degree. Okay, looks good. So the next thing, which should be easy, is take layer 3 and use the magic wand and just select the heart row and mask. Whoops. Undo. Okay. Select inverse and then mask that. Oh, right. No wonder. It's only showing for that. Gotcha. Let's try this again. Select inverse again. And then mask that. There we go. That looks better. Okay. That's how you do it. That's how you mask off a background if you want to be a little bit lazy. Alright. Oops. Command Z. Okay. This, that, there we go. Alright. And just merge these layers. Okay. Alright. So now I have Nasfati. She is almost done. The last thing that I need to do for her is this. And that would be, sorry, Satya Imran Astani. I thought I had one that had it already. There we go. Copyright. Command copy. And on Nesfati, why is it so freaking big? There we go. Now it's just in the background. Part of all the image. But no, it looks good. But that's also the cheap way of doing things. So Zishi. So she doesn't have a background for the reason that I didn't want to make her too complicated. Alright, so let's see. For her, I do want a background. And I'm gonna go all out with her. But first, let's fix her image size and change the resolution to 600 dpi. And that should finish her off. It takes a moment. With all of this stuff, it always will take a moment. And it basically locks up your whole program, so there's that. I'm just gonna quit out of that for now. And we wait. Yeah. There we go. Changing the size from 300 to 600 shouldn't be so hard, but it is. Alright, so I'm going to save her. And then I'm also going to save her as a PDF. File, save as Valentine numbered. Nesfati, you are going to be number 14. And save. Okay. Oh, and file, save as Nesfati PDF. Not Photoshop, but PDF. My bad. Save. I figured this was going to be the easier way of doing this, so I cheated a little bit. More of the things that I did draw everything. Don't get me wrong on that. I did draw every last thing. So I'm gonna do this very, very, very quickly. Just place it in the corner for now. Image size, change her to 600 real quick before I do any other detailing. Because the more complicated something gets, the longer this takes. And I have to do, well, I need to do all of them at 600 dpi for the reason that in case I want to work on them later. So, there's that. And then print on my own and make my own books or whatever it may be. But yeah, no, everything is a long and arduous process. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to do is add more background to her. So she's going to get this heart, which, okay, layer 2 it is. So the long heart, I'm going to split these up because copy, paste, Command T. And copy, paste. Oh. Layer 4, yep. Copy, paste, T. And last but not least, Command copy, paste. Well, yeah, that needs to be selected first before I can do anything. There we go. Alright. I do need to adjust some of these because they're a little bit scraggly. It's working fast. Okay. For this one, let's fix it up a little bit. Brush, adjust, and erase. Oops, my bad. My bad. There we go. And then, so I'm gonna just leave this one as a plain heart, and then adjust this one here, because it has a lot of loose ends here. I just didn't catch them when I drew it the first time. Oh. And see. Okay. Let me put that back on black. Because that would be very annoying if it stayed like that. So that'll stay as a plain heart. And just making sure I didn't add any white. Alright, for this one, I'm going to erase this and adjust certain areas. So if I erase the middle here, that looks a little bit nicer anyway. And adjust the line, weight, and it looks fine. Alright. They look good. Alright. So next, I'm going to select this wimpy heart. Actually, no, I'm going to redraw this one. There we go. Okay. I'm going to erase this, though. Actually, I'm going to erase this part and redraw it. Just a little bit. And there we go. Okay. That one looks a lot better than this, so. Okay. Sometimes you just have to keep it very simple, otherwise it makes it really hard to deal with. Okay, so I'm going to deal with number 4, right? No. The long heart, which I'm going to adjust a little bit too, so I'm going to take out the inside, just a few areas to make it look a lot nicer. Sorry, my cursor is just acting up. I have to wait sometimes for it. There we go. And I'll take the long heart. So Command copy and for her, paste. Command T. And what I'm going to do with this one is make it larger because it'll make it a little bit easier to color in anyway if it's larger. And copy, paste, Command T. And this is the first part, is doing an just Command copy, paste, Command T. Just a bunch of this to make it a lot easier to deal with. So the first thing I'm dealing with right here is the fact that this right here does not want to cooperate. And right around here. Good. Okay. Command group. Command copy, paste, Command T. Just a lot of copy and pasting. And I'll move around my copyright in a bit, but this is just so that I can adjust it accordingly. And T, I'll move it right here. And then, now that I have that set, group, and paste, Command T, Command paste, Command T, paste, Command T. There's always one that I do here. There we go. So this one, and then Command group, offset, then group, and then hearts. And then what I do from here is very easily done. So copy, paste, Command T, and adjust. Paste, Command T, and adjust. And then with everything that's there, Command T, move it down ever so slightly. I could. Or I could adjust the spacing a little bit. There's really no need to adjust it too much. I just have to move down a few hearts here and there. Command T, move down to right around here. And then you, right here, Command T. Go. And then it fills out the whole thing without really doing too much. So spacing isn't important, so yeah. Command group and background. And we put this behind the character. And of course, if I want to move her around, that's the only issue I have with some of this. So, and this time I'm not going to do a mouse, but I am going to still do the character. Okay, so that got the character. Alright. Let's see. Select inverse and then brush white, brush, make it large but not too large. There we go. It takes a moment because, well, you know, it's 600 DPI. So, and this is a Mac Mini from 2018, so it may take a moment because it's both streaming and then doing other stuff, so it's doing a little bit of a double duty. And then we take that off, and we have our character, and we can move her around if I want, which usually I do. Command T. This just makes it so that I can move her around without the hassle of the mask, because with the mask, you can only do it once and then it's set. You can't do anything after it's set, so yeah. Miranda. And I'm going to command group character. Alright, so let's add the title to her. Well, let's put in her name. Brush. But this is mostly what I'll be doing for all of this, anyway. And I can turn off the background, which I need the copyright in there. The character is fine. Background isn't more of a nuisance at this point. Let's put on something just so that there's something in there. You'll be able to hear it. I won't. And then along with the same steps, but first before I do that, I'm going to just her name looks a little weighted on the end, which shouldn't be. Different M. Alright. Now let's work on this. I hold shift. That's not what I want to do. Okay, so first thing to do is select the layer that you're using. Shift and select the innermost parts of the layer that you want to have in there. Okay. And then you select inverse, and then use the brush again. I said brush. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. I'll have to adjust it anyway. That's fine. This is also for later, if I want to change color. Alright, and then we add the background and voila, the name is part of it. And I can move around her name as such. To do that, I need to put these together, Command T. Then I can move around her name however which way I want. I could even put it in front of her eyes. looks interesting, but no. But yeah. Put her here. Not like it's gonna change much of anything, but yeah. Else, I like to make things a little bit more interesting, putting it in a less arbitrary way that looks still pretty nice. Like it's getting squished by the hearts. Alright. Name. There. And she is done. Yay! Oh, right. Image. Size. There we go. She is done. I know I didn't want to make anything complicated, but whatever. Alright, so let's see. Save, file, save as. Alright, let's save this as a PDF. Valentine numbered. So she will be number... She'll actually be number 11. Hey, my naming scheme is very different from everything else, so. Alright. She'll be number 11. And let me make sure it's a PDF. And save. Yes. 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 So many boxes. So many things to say yes to. Alright. So we got that. Alright, she is set. And we have hit 12 o'clock. It's been an hour. About. Give or take. Stream health, concurrent. Yeah. Settings, yada yada. Alright. Good. Alright, the stream has kept going. Good. This is 59:59. There we go. We hit an hour. Alright. So, Miranda, you are done. You have the copyright. You have everything you need. Ah, yes. We're gonna go with a more simple heart on some of these, so let's look for a different one. I know I didn't want to make her complicated, but I'm gonna save you file. Yeah, file X, save as PDF, Valentine numbered. You will be number. Actually, you'll be number 10. Alright, you'll be number 10. And you'll be a PDF too. So, save. Say OK. Save to PDF. Yes, I want to continue. So she is now a PDF. Good. See she. Alright. Zashi. You? I can't do, well, I could do logos, but yeah, no. I'm going to do a simple heart, so let's see. Number 10? Yeah. And copy. And I'm going to choose Zarina as the candidate for that. She's going to be a little bit more difficult than any of the other ones, so I wanted to start with her. Actually, Command Z. Command copy, paste, Command T. Setting them certain distance apart. Okay. Have 4 in a row, so that's good. This is the main layer again. Coin heart. Group. Interesting. Command copy, paste, Command T, and I just adjust it like this, and it is done. Okay. I'm going to adjust it a little bit more though, so you don't see that one. Lovely. Alright. Command group. coin heart row. There we go. Command T. Okay. Copy, paste. Command T and adjust as so. Just slightly off. And we are working. Good, good. Yeah, she's gonna have a little bit more of a complicated background, so. I'm willing to make it complicated for that particular reason anyway. All right. Anything AI generated always has an adverse effect too, so. There we go. Command group, Command T, and adjust just by moving it down just a bit. And then adjust the spacing as so. So I start with the first row and then work on the last row. And then I adjust every row accordingly. So we're going to put that row up there. And then this row, which is at the top, Command T. We're going to put you all the way down here. And then adjust every row accordingly. That's going to be adjusted like that, so that'll move into place here. It will have less conflicts. Alright, and then this one will adjust right here. It's all about massaging where things are rather than anything else. It's slightly adjusting it accordingly too. There we go. And then this one doesn't matter as much, but it does matter to a sense. Some things are in the right place, so a little bit of chaos is fine, but yeah. For certain ones, I will have to just get rid of certain areas of it. This one right here, I'll have to adjust this one because certain parts, I just have to turn off certain coins. So where is it? Right here. Which coin is it? This one, not that one. Let's just turn off. Yeah. I just have to turn off 1 or 2 coins and it'll be fine. So, yeah. Unfortunate. Okay, so that one's that one. This one. That one I'll have to turn off, and then this one I have to turn off. Certain ones just need to be off. And then I can adjust the... Just because they interfere with the drawing, that's the only reason why. And then I can adjust this one to be slightly offset to where it's just even in between that, which makes it look a little bit nicer too. Alright. That one's fine. Well, necessarily fine. Just needs to be a little bit up. There we go. And then I just need to turn off this one and this one. Okay. This way, keep things in groups. So that one. First one, so I'll need this one, right? Oh, there we go. Alright, so those are the ones that will cause complications. For things that have complicated stuff like this, it's rather tedious, of course. Here, just this one. That one's fine. It's a little close, but it's fine. I really just need to turn off that one. All the others are fine. Just that one. It'll look a little bit off in certain areas, but hey. There's a reason why certain things are the way they are. Alright. Let's add a layer. And use the magic wand. Command. Right, so that should be that. There are no other gaps. Good. And then select inverse, and then use the brush. Oops, Command Z. I do not want to destroy my artwork. I'm just making sure that everything is taken care of. Good. And there she is. I can move her around now. Alright. Command G, character. And then background. And adjust the character in the right position. And I will most likely just turn on everything in the background. So which one? Not that one though. That one, there's too many complications in that one. So that one I'll leave off. This one, I'll just make sure everything's on. And it's fine if it's behind it. Okay. It just looks weird on what's missing, so. It just looks weird out of there. So, certain areas I will have it, others I won't, but yeah. Character, Command T, and snap to the bottom. She's grounded. Lovely. Alright. And first things first. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to find what has copyright on it. Cover. No. I think the reason why I kept that one open was because it had the copyright on there, so. Ah, lovely. Alright, let's open that. Save this. Alright, let's see. Sorry. Just open. I need the copyright. And copy. And Sashi. Sorry. Command paste. Command T. And adjust. And I have not adjusted her yet, so image size 600. So okay, it's gonna take a moment because of all the complicated physics I added to her. But this is mainly the process of what I would go through to finish all this. And the only reason why it's taking a long time is just the way it is. And the fact that for some reason my computer is using a lot more memory than it should. There we go. Okay. And then adjust canvas size to 8.625 and 11.25. So okay, it should take a few moments, and voila. It is done for the most part. I need to adjust where my character's at though. There we go. She's adjusted, and then the last thing I need to do is get the background, and just do white all over, and it will be fine. But the background itself, moving over just slightly, and there we go. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay. And character, background, row 2, yeah. I need a few coins activated. No, not that one. I read that one just because I need continuity. The only thing I'm going to probably take out of that one, and that is this one right here. Yeah. So I'm just going to erase just a bit. Just enough to where you cannot see any of it. There we go. That's all it needs. It'll be slightly out of place. My little touches. It's a chaotic background, but I made sure it was. But yeah, we'll leave that in there, and then if I just leave the background as it is, it'll look fine anyway, so. Alright. So the next thing I need to do is put in her name. There's already so much going on. And because of her name, I'm actually just going to put it on her shirt. Make it easy for myself. There's already so much going on, so yeah. Brush. And oh, right. let's see. Because of how her name is, it's going to be very interesting to put it in context. There we go. I'm doing her name very, very simply, just so that it looks nice. There we go. A few little edits. And for her, slightly slanted, adjust, and up. And her name is on her outfit. Very simple. There was no other way I could do it, though. Alright, we're going to save this. And save as a PDF, because if it's not saved as a PDF, it does have a little bit of an issue with anything that I do. So we're going to save her as a PDF. It's going to be number 13. She's going to be number 13. Okay. Save PDF. Yes. There are still going to be 14 of them. But alright. Number 13, she is saved. And now I need to work on all the others. Yay. But stuff like that, it's hard to put all of their names on them. For instance, her and her. It's hard to put her name to her. So she's Saichia. She's gonna probably have it embroidered as well. And her. She'll have it embroidered. Her. Imirin. She's not gonna have it embroidered, but she's gonna be in a different place. But I wanted to show you at least that. There's still quite a bit to do and I have to put in all their names. I'm going to do that tomorrow, but it's going to take me quite a while for me to do that in the first place, so. File. Yeah. No, Nasfati has a very complicated background, but I wanted to make her have a background nonetheless that had the her symbol right here. And what's going on here? Oh yeah, just a little shine, sure. But yeah, no, I'm going to finish this offline, but this is the last stream that I'm doing for this particular book. I do hope everybody enjoyed it, and I will sign off for, well, today, tonight, whatever it may be. But I'm signing off, and I'm going to finish this offline, and then the finished book will be uploaded to, well, there will be a clickable link on Facebook and all the other sites. So, hope everybody enjoys, and have a good night. Well, this is TechArtist41. Well, this is TechArtist41 signing off. Thanks for joining, and see you again next time. Sorry, one more thing. So this is the name of the book. So Faces Coloring My Valentine. That will be the name of this book that I am doing right now. So if you do have any questions of where to find it on Amazon, this is what it will be named. Well, I do hope everybody has had a good time, and this is TechArtist41 signing off. For real this time.